Nothing exposes your belief system more than when you are in leadership. When you're in marriage, when you're in leadership, because these are what I call these mirror relationships, right? It's like they are a mirror reflection of us. Um, I almost say that it's like once your kids get old enough to see that like you're not perfect and they can start expressing and articulating their their lack of they're not being pleased with the fact that you are not their superwoman, their superman, that you are not perfect, right? And they can like articulate those things to you. That is how leadership roles and being in a marriage is. They really expose what our belief systems are. And in imposter syndrome is a belief system. I think it was Cans and IMES, something, I think like 1978, somewhere around there, where the imposter syndrome phenomenon was first introduced. And I've seen it show up so much in my clients, and people would think that, oh, this is a leader. You know, she makes six figures. She has a degree. She has multiple degrees. She's traveling the world. She's married. She's doing all of these things. But I will tell you that when I'll give you an example of one of the leaders that I coached who, I won't say her name because she still follows me on social media, even though like I haven't been her leader for years. But when the external and the internal don't match up, when there's a shift, right? Um, when a leader, a woman, a man, anybody, um, finally gets all of the accolades, they get the certifications, the awards, and all of those other things, and they can say they often have feelings of like not feeling worthy, the feeling that there's been some external validation, but on the inside, they have been driving up that ladder for so long that they've pushed down certain emotions and even the work to do them. Like I don't have time to do the work on that because I'm working for this, right? Because I will never be in poverty the way my parents were again. I will never put my own children in the situation that my family, my parents, or whomever put me in or allowed me to be in, right? And so what happens is it's almost like this catch 22, because if they are successful, then this, right? It's like our greatest fear is not. But if they are not successful, then it's like, well, I knew it. I always knew that, this wasn't happening for me or this wouldn't happen for me because of this belief system. And so when people say that imposter syndrome is not real, our belief systems are very real. And what we make of situations that we've gone through, experiences that we've gone through, and how we see those and how we held onto those in our energetic and our spiritual DNA, how our body is, how our spirit and our soul kept track of that, and how it imprinted our soul, how it stained our soul is something that's very real, and it takes some work. So don't ever let anybody tell you that what you believe is not real. It's really a matter of, is that going to be your reality, or is that going to be something that you allow yourself to work through so that you can live a new reality? And it doesn't mean that what you haven't experienced and what you went through, what you have experienced and what you went through, was not this real thing and was not valid. But you get to decide how that partners with you in life, how that helps to provide you with this level of self-awareness in life, or how that hinders you as well, and how that hurts you. It's like this self-inflicted wound, kind of like just hitting your toe at the edge of the bed and knowing that it hurt, but doing it over and over and over again instead of moving the thing out of the way.